get showcased.
Welcome everybody to another live edition of the Showcase Pod. I am Don Vega, joined by the boss Chris Blackheart. Back in the studio again. You missed me last week? Yeah, he does.
I did not, and are we going to be telling those stories? Because
we're going to be telling a lot of stories here today. I mean, before we get started, obviously, it's been one rough week for the wrestling world. The immortal Hulk Hogan unfortunately passed away a few days ago, and our condolences goes out to all his family, all his friends. I mean, to say that we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, it's an understatement, because anybody that's involved in the wrestling business owes greatly to him. And I was always a fan of the Hulkster. I know Danny Bodondi, a huge fan of Hogan. And yeah, man, tragic loss. Real sad day for sports and entertainment in general, because he was a worldwide, global entertainer, not just a wrestler.
Well, he turned to a pop icon, to say the least.
Yes.
And we mentioned this last week, because last week, not that we broke the news, but last week is literally a week from it happening. We're going to some of the stories that we found out. I mean, you did some good research on it, which we don't always agree on stuff. But the fact that you were very good on your journalistic ability regarding health and conditions, I thought that was very good. So, yes, I gave you a compliment.
Well, we'll get into that, unfortunate loss and much more, because we're in a big wrestling weekend that's coming up. WWE SummerSlam is right around the corner this weekend on Saturday and Sunday from MetLife Stadium. We'll get into our picks, which
a special edition of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles brought to you by Dan Badante. He's not the only wrestler who is stuck and he can't get on a plane.
Oh, speaking of being stuck, we were talking earlier about Drew McIntyre. And you said that he finally made it back to the States, so he'll be at SummerSlam, I take it?
It looks like yes. Yeah.
Do you know any details on what went down with that?
No, I just read it again. It was something with his passport. It looks like he has an English passport. Yeah. And it was something came up. It looks like a private plane was sent over there, and that.
And it only took, a week and a half?
Yeah, a week and a half. Yeah.
Takes that long to get one of your main event guys over back to the...
See, now I am questioning this, because I do believe his wife left and he stayed there. So maybe he had like a 4 or 5 day vacation without the wife.
Oh, maybe that could be
I'm just saying.
That could be the reason, maybe.
Any married man...
Maybe he wanted a whole pass vacation for
I'm not going that far, but maybe needed a 4 or 5 day vacation.
maybe that's what it was, but to say the least, I mean, you got one guy that was forming part of this huge main event tag team matchup with Randy Orton and your favorite.
Well, he was blaming Randy Orton, so
your favorite jelly roll. You sat through the rain.
No,
stadium.
Right. I don't think. Did I tell that story?
I don't know. I saw a picture. You look
I was
quite happy.
Right. So you'll appreciate this, unfortunately. So we brought the kid for Christmas. Kathy got the kid tickets for Post Malone and Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Now, to be honest with you, didn't really know who Post Malone was. I knew the name.
Jesus.
I did not know the music.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll, I only knew his song when he was on Fire Country, right? Which is a show, I think, on ABC. Other than that, I didn't know anybody. It was raining all day.
Yeah.
Pissing like there's no tomorrow. I had ponchos, and then we got there like at 5. That was about 11:30. 6 hours in the rain. It was so cold and miserable that I didn't even have a beer.
Well, yeah,
that's It was just rainy.
I mean, you probably did a favor to your pocket because I take it beers are going for like $22 a can.
No, I just Kathy's like, you want a beer? I'm like, nope, I don't want a beer.
Yeah.
I sat there, and again, I went there for my kid.
Yeah.
So that part was fine, but I had the poncho on. I am freezing. It was cold.
How was the parking? Did you park like 2 miles down the road?
No, we parked in, in right near Bass Pro.
Oh, okay, all right.
So yeah, no, it was cold. Again, my kid loved it, which is very important. Me, not so much.
All right.
I'm going to wait another like 30 or 40 years to go to my next concert.
Now, Sissy Nancy over here complaining if it would have been a Metallica concert or something like that, he would have loved it.
Well, at least I would have known the songs.
Well, yeah.
But if the weather was that cold and rainy and it just... all right, so Jelly Roll I thought was going to be the headliner, right? But Jelly Roll, I'll be honest, it was so much better than Post Malone.
Yeah.
Because literally, Post Malone, every time he came on, it was like, F this, F that, pop, pop, pop. Like, that's how he introduced the song. Then he would tell a story like, let me tell you about the F&F Chevy pickup truck, and let me talk about the F&F sandwich. Like, legitimately. I'm like, this guy shut the F&F up? I don't care what the story is. I want it to be over. Like, it just never ended. It was like, it's like one of those 5-hour indie shows that just wouldn't end. It just wouldn't stop. It was painful.
Well, there's a lot of things that were painful this past couple days, including things that never end and stop, kind of like folding shirts. What's one of the most hateful moments? I know for me it's doing laundry. I know for me, not so much the part of putting it in the machine. It's the folding of the clothes after.
All right, do you want to tell those stories?
Well, we'll get into that because we don't want to spoil it.
I did send Danny some good photos. And
yes, we'll get into that in a little bit. Do we got people in the chat, Daniel? Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so, we're going to get into the picks for SummerSlam here. Like I mentioned before, coming up Saturday and Sunday from MetLife Stadium. If you want to pull up that page right now, Danny, what is the main event for night 1 of SummerSlam?
So I don't know the order, but there's some matches listed here. So, anyway, the Undisputed Championship, John Cena taking on Cody Rhodes in a rematch from it's a street fight rematch from WrestleMania. So
I would take that. I would take that to be the Sunday night main event for SummerSlam.
I'm thinking a lot of cameos, a lot of run-ins.
Yeah.
Well,
if we're gonna start that way, if we're gonna start backwards, I think Cody Rhodes retains the title for some reason. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, same here.
I'm going with Cena.
John Cena.
I mean, we do have a partner that's 30% owner, so I would.
See,
I will go. I'm safe going the other way.
Why do you have to bring that up?
I'm in the good side of Mr. Cena.
That had nothing to do
you,
with that.
in your case, I'd be brown.
What are you going to say? Well, hurry up and drink your water because you got 30% left.
Well, yeah, just about. If not, a little bit less. He had to bring it up, but yeah.
What are you going to say? My phone's My phone's at 30. My phone's at 30%.
I don't know. It's all. See, it's all a coincidence. The signs, but for some reason, I just think, I don't know, something's going to happen, and I think Cody Rhodes is going to pull the, in my book, the upset and regain the championship. I mean, that's a long time still from August to December, so a lot of things can happen,
Then you got the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton taking on Jade Cargill.
Oh, God.
Now, I will be watching that one.
Why is that?
We may have some local interest in that one.
Okay. Hopefully
local input.
Hopefully they
local coaching on it.
Hopefully they take the input and the coaching, especially somebody named Jade, because I've seen some of the stuff from prior endeavors, and it's kind of hurt my eyesight. Not her physically, but her work. I think Stratton is going to retain the women's championship. I'm going with Tiffany.
I'm not. I'm going with the modern day Lex Luger.
Lex, a lot of people throw shade on Lex, But I watched his matches, and for the spot being given and for what he was doing, he looked good.
But if you listen to everybody, right, Lex got a lot because of potential. But did he ever live up to it?
I mean, I
thought he was good.
I thought Les was good, man.
But he wasn't. All right, so look at what they did at WWF, right, with him, with Vince. All right, after the Yokozuna, they should have put him for the title.
Well, the thing with Lex, comparing Lex to, and I don't care, we're talking open here. We've always been transparent. We're talking about Jade Cargill and her in-ring work, her skills. Yeah. To compare her to Lex Luger is unfair because Lex always had good fire. Yeah. Everything that I saw from Lex had intensity and intent, and it showed that. You didn't question that. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh yeah, we put this together and it looks like we put it together. Yeah. And that's how it's being presented. Yeah. That's what I see when I look at some of these people.
Well, even going back to like WrestleMania, like I didn't give what's her name credit in the past before, Naomi. Yeah. But after watching that match, she did. I gave her a lot of credit afterwards. Yeah. Because she helped. She put the match together.
Yeah. She carried the match.
Yeah. So and that's part of being a wrestler. That's part of being a general, and it's a different skill.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the problem I have with Jane, she looks great.
Yeah, she's good to look at.
I mean, she's a good-looking female. Yeah. Right. Great physique.
Yeah.
Is just she's not up.
She looks like a star. Now she has to perform like a star. I mean, there's no way around it. They could only pitch you the ball so much, and if you don't hit, then you gotta go to the back of the line again. And, at this moment, at this time, I think that, taking the ball away from Stratton, which is somebody that also is good to the eye and is also getting over, and her work is a lot better, it would be a mistake. So I'm going with Tiffany.
Going back to WrestleMania, I gave her a huge kudos wrestling Charlotte, man. That was, to me, she stepped it up. Yeah. So I thought that was good.
So who do you have?
I'll go with a modern day female Lex Luger.
So he's got Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I love Tiffany, but she's gonna be that thing.
Yeah, I mean the business is the business, and whether sometimes you're not prepared or not, they'll throw you the ball. But I'm still keeping Tiffany. We'll see what happens.
Tiffany deserves it more, and I think there's other people.
Because we get belts, people deserve it.
Yeah, we'll get.
Why would we just get percentage of ownership? Yeah. But people deserve it. You want some ownership?
You throwing shots?
Yeah, you want some ownership?
I mean, we're looking to get another 20% soon, so who knows? I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, Chris Blackheart? But moving on, we have another World's Women's Championship match, and this time it's a triple threat match that features Naomi, person in question we just talked about, versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. And I don't know if this is going to be the women's main event for Saturday or Sunday, but
Sunday, yeah.
That's Sunday main event. So I think Naomi's going to retain the title. I'm going with Naomi.
I'm going to go with her because I gave a lot of props.
I mean, she's hot right now. I think not only her work has come into the zone, but her in-ring promo and character has also been up there in the recent months. So I just, I think she's found that stride. And I think if they keep going with that, they'll get more out of longevity than just giving it back to what we had before. So,
I want to say Naomi, but
he just likes that. He just likes the ass. I mean, this is what.
But Naomi's awesome.
Yeah.
She's well deserved.
Yeah. Danny's just looking at the cheeks. Yeah. But I mean, we all I like all three girls. I mean, I think they're some of the best girls they have there. Io Sky too. She's another girl that could work, and people love her, and she's over. But I think, like I said, Naomi has gone into her own as a heel. And I like to see more. She's kind of doing justice for the title at this moment, being a heel champion. So, it's a difference between being a belt holder and somebody that actually gives the belt some shine as well. So, I like to see more of that. We'll see what happens. We both got Naomi. You wrote it down?
Yep.
All right. Moving on to another match that we talked about earlier. Randy Orton teaming up with one of your favorite singers.
No, he was better than Post Malone.
Jelly Roll coming from the singing world to step into the square circle.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've seen him lose over 200 pounds, supposedly. He's been down at the PC and he's been dieting and working out and all this stuff. But it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different world. I've seen some of his promos are great. I mean, the guy could talk. He's got great charisma. I'm actually looking forward to see if he's going to step up and be another Bad Bunny. You know, if he really put in the work to do the decency
I don't know.
to the game.
The clips that I saw,
Yeah.
I didn't like.
But I mean, we haven't seen the full package. So.
Right, so hopefully they use that to redefine, but...
So, you know, taking on the man that was stuck in the UK with a whole pass and all that stuff, Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul in a tag team matchup. Who do you have?
I'll go Logan Paul.
Daniel?
I'm gonna because I think it's a Jelly Roll and the promotion, whatever. I think it's gonna be Randy and Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I got Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. I mean, it always happens. I mean, it's predictable. You know, unless they're gonna run something else, which I doubt it. Yeah, I'm going Randy Orton and Jelly Roll on that one. Moving on to the next matchup. It's the Intercontinental Championship match that features Dominic Mysterio defending the title against AJ Styles. I mean, I haven't seen much of the feud. I know AJ re-signed and they show clips of AJ doing different things and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Do you think AJ gets the title or?
No, I think Dom. See the stuff that Dom did at AAA?
Yeah, he's hot. He's still hot. You know, he's still going back and forth. I mean, which at the same time, I kind of think, okay, so they might do something else with him. I'm gonna go with AJ Styles, man. I'm gonna go with Styles.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with AJ too because he's signed and everything.
I think this is gonna be his
Oh,
run.
so he signed a new contract to get a belt?
Well, I mean, if you're smart, I mean,
Yeah.
this is what happens when you sign contracts and you read them through, Chris Blackheart, and you put stuff in between there that you might like, so you might get it. Sorry, Captain.
I got a question. All right. Right into it. Hurry up.
Yeah, we got AJ.
How many matches are going on
You
here?
got Dominic?
Yes, I got Dominic. How many?
All
All right. I got a question for you this week.
So another women's matchup.
Glowing end.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match features Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez taking on a team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I mean, I haven't seen much of Charlotte and Bliss. I don't know what the story behind this is. I haven't really been paying attention to that. But have they been tagging recently? How did this come about? Have you seen it, Daniel? Or?
That one, I do not know the history of it. So,
So I would assume that they have, you know, heat, and they've kind of set this up during the last couple of weeks that I haven't really been watching. At least the women's division matches.
I'm gonna go with Bliss and Charlotte on that one.
This one's a tough one, man. I said the champions retain the belts. I'm going with Raquel and Roxanne.
So the only thing I do ask on that match, whoever wins, can you please not hug each other after the match? I don't know what's about women's matches lately. They all hug if they win. I don't understand it.
Yeah. You don't like hugs?
I never, when we were tagged, I never hugged you after we won. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. Oh, we won, we hugged.
I wouldn't mind hugs from all those four.
Well, that's a little bit different, you know?
I'm gonna go with the champions too.
So Blackheart's got Charlotte Flair because, of course, we know he's a Nature Boy fan. And we have the champions retaining the belt. I mean, I like Charlotte too, but I just think that it's not going to happen in this situation here. Another women's matchup. Lyra Carrier taking on Becky Lynch in a one-on-one matchup.
This is like a Post Malone concert.
This is just a never-ending women's battle. It's like Evolution Point 2. I mean, I get the story. They're both from the same country, and there's some jealousy from the veteran, and doesn't want to pass the torch, and that scenario and all this. I mean, I'm gonna go with Valkyria on this one.
All right, say the matches again.
It's Becky Lynch taking on Lyra Valkyria.
I hate that name, by the way. That is awful.
Yeah.
Is that a manufacturer name or what?
Yeah.
That is awful. Yeah, give me Becky Lynch. Oh, we got to talk about Becky Lynch. She was in Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Becky too.
We got to talk about we got to talk about that one. Everyone watch it, by the way.
Yeah, I just watched.
All right. Well, all right.
I thought it was pretty good.
We got a lot of good stuff. Oh, online reviews on that one.
And then we have the Battle of the Samoans in a steel cage match. Solo Sikoa to battle Jacob Fatu. I'm gonna go with Jacob. I mean, I'm not really gonna get into it. We've seen them go at it before. I just think Jacob's on a different level.
Yeah,
and
I know.
That's for the U.S. title too.
And I just think he gets that belt back, and I don't think he'll be sooner than later that he's gonna get a bigger belt.
Yeah.
It's unavoidable at this point.
I'm gonna go with Jacob too. Because, I can't see him losing that match.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match, regaining the title.
Same thing. I'm always amazed when he does some of his leaps.
Yeah. I mean, for a
guy
that's almost 300 pounds, that he just multiple. He'll go off the top, get up, out to the. I mean, the guy's insane.
His promos, his promos are pretty solid.
People are loving him. So main event guy all written.
Yeah.
So.
And I love the Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Speaking of main event, James and Roman Reigns.
I hate that name. I still hate that name.
Main event, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns teaming up to take on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team matchup. Who do you have, Chris Blackheart? It's the old bloodline versus what's the name of that group? Heyman's guys.
Yeah.
Let's just call them that from now.
I'm gonna go with the new guys.
Yep. Going with Bronson and Breaker.
Yep. I think they need some steam. They need some wins. So you got to establish himself a little more.
I beg the difference. I think I'm going with Roman and Uso on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Roman as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roman Jey Uso.
Poor Bronson.
I'm thinking, all right, I'll even go so far as Uso takes the pin.
Yeah, I think Bronson's...
no main event for you.
I think Bronson's going to be
flat. Rename me a curtain jerker. Which is ironic.
I mean, going back and seeing that those new episodes now will kind of confirm. We're not going to get into it until you watch it and, all that, but...
the Netflix thing?
Yes.
All right.
I
started watching. We'll get into that one too.
Talent meeting said, "We'll give it to Jay. He's our guy, but it's up to him if he's gonna keep that spot." And
ooh, I like that.
Obviously, we know where we're at right now, so
we've been there and done that.
Another matchup here for Blackheart. Sami Zayn returns to take on Karrion Kross.
I'm going with Kross.
Oh, now you're in the Cross band.
No. You know what? I like the stuff he's getting over online.
Yeah.
I was never a big Sammy fan, to be honest with you.
I'm a Cross guy on this one.
Sammy, something about him. He has no look, no nothing.
If they don't pull the trigger on Cross right now, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Which is a shame
because he got himself over. He got the people to give two shits about him again. And if they don't do something with him now, it's because they don't want to.
Yeah, now sacrifice Sammy in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go Karrion overall.
So if I'm reading correctly, we have a TLC 6-pack challenge match.
The tag team titles.
Yep, for the tag team championships. And I can't see from far, but I'm seeing the Street Profits.
Yep.
Motor City Machine Guns, which I haven't seen in a while because I haven't watched SmackDown. Scroll back up, Daniel. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Who else is on there? I don't know who the two on the bottom are. Is that the White Six? Yep, the White Six.
Probably it.
And on the other side, we got somebody that looks like Heath Slater. Is it that British kid in the mask guy? I don't know their name. Sorry. And who's above that?
Above them, we'll get the list right here.
Is that Andrade and Samurai del Sol or whatever? Dragon Lee?
Profits, DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, and Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. And,
Yeah. Who's the ones on the top? Is that
Alex
Andrade?
Shelley and Chris Sabin.
Yeah, I already mentioned those guys.
Tommaso, Johnny Gargano, Axiom, Nathan Frazier, Angelo Montez, Joey Gacy, and Dexter Lewis.
Yeah, that's the Y6. I'm talking about very top next to Tommaso and
It's
is that Dragon Lee and if you look at the picture, it's a Dragon Lee and
no.
it looks like Dragon Lee up top there. That's who it is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, one of those guys. Who do you have?
That's a long list.
Yeah.
Can you go over it again?
Street Profits.
Well,
No,
at this
just kidding,
point,
just
at this
kidding.
point, yeah.
All right, which side Johnny Gargano?
You got DIY, you got the Y6, you got Motor City Machine Guns on one side.
See, I like.
And then you have Dragon Lee with either, it looks like it could be Andrade.
all right, dude.
Street Profits.
Motor City Machine Guns.
All right, who's the champions in this?
I think the Y6. Y6.
Yeah, Y6.
Just went over,
Y6.
yeah, they just went over. I think last week.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the champions.
Yeah.
I haven't been seeing a lot of this, so I think if they just got it, I think they still gonna go with the champions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Street Profits because they were the last like two champions. I think. Yeah. Street
All right,
Profits.
do we got more matches or?
No, we'll see, right?
Yes.
I think that's it in the matches.
Yeah, I got the Wyatts retaining the titles there.
11 matches. Man.
Wow, that was long.
11 matches, 2 days. I take it we'll have 6 on Saturday, 5 on Sunday. Because we got the
All right,
cage match.
you want to break that news on
And,
where you can watch it, how you can watch it?
Well, it was talked about on the internet a couple weeks back that Regal Cinemas and AMC Cinemas will be playing the PAEs, whatever they call them now, pay-per-views, PLEs. Yeah, they're gonna have it in the Massachusetts area. If you're interested in watching SummerSlam, Regal Cinemas in Massachusetts and AMC Cinemas all over Massachusetts. It's a time of 6.5 hours, Chris Blackheart.
No, I can't do it.
I did a poll in the chat room who's going to win with Cena and Cody.
Yeah.
Cody's 67% and John Cena 30%.
Yep.
I mean, I know when I was a kid, when it first came out, like closed circuit,
Yeah.
that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think I like the idea of it,
Well,
but I think with people having it in their phone,
Well-
I don't think they're going. Especially
here-
the fact that it was 6 hours. No.
so here's some
Can't do
news. Somebody in the show has to go and do it because we know people that only own
So you-
70% of companies got to stay indoors. I'll be bringing some live clips from MetLife Stadium from SummerSlam, and I'll post it on the showcase page here on the podcast over the weekend, just for you. And if I win the matches there,
I hope it
will,
rains.
I will let you know. He has to be a sourpuss because he didn't like the concert. And I'll make sure I take extra photos for you of Jelly Roll, maybe some video clips. and I'll spam your phone with it. How's that? See, what a friend. What a guy.
Oh, yeah, first like this.
What a guy, huh?
Yeah, I think Chris should be buying pizza, man, because I think next week, I know it's been more than 100, but technically it's 100th episode next week.
Oh, it is. It's our 100th episode.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
We might have to have balloons.
Yeah.
What about...
We might have to have... No, don't even say it. We're not having clowns in this show.
What are you talking about? You want clowns?
No, you know.
No, I'm just
people have
saying...
celebration with balloons
Right,
and
so
clowns.
my impression is that you will have a story coming up whenever you are ready, and it's going to... I'm thinking it's going to eliminate people from New England wrestling scene. Is that true?
What?
Whenever you drop that,
Yeah,
do you feel that's accurate?
Well, I mean...
I'm throwing a big hook out there.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it will eliminate people from wanting to pursue things that way. Because, talk about... how would I word this? Talk about having... exploitation of employees and exporting, work to different countries and pay people like 20 cents an hour to like do the job. I mean, yeah, kind of falls around those lines, but it is what it is. Yeah, definitely shocking. I mean, I got to go there 15 years ago, back in 2010, and it was like day and night. Completely different to going now and seeing what I saw, and yeah, it was quite interesting. But you posted some photos earlier.
I did, Danny. You want to post? You want to post and read off what we put there? So just show, Danny. I put that in the new Showcase Pod Messenger, not the older one that you got locked yourself out of.
Yep, Danny's looking for his train ticket there too. He's got the Amtrak.
Yeah, if you looked underneath that, I
No,
did.
we're not going to Joe's yet. We're going to
But
TNA.
I did the TNA one.
Oh, yeah.
TNA with the names. You want to read off the names of local talent associated with Showcase Pro Wrestling, Showcase Pro Wrestling Training Center?
Yep, Don Vega, D-Rex, Consistent AZ, Danny Cabral, Brother Moon Raven, and Brian Starr, BRG.
So I would spill the beans, but knowing that people like gossip,
Yeah.
knowing that knowing that people are interested in the drama,
Yeah.
we're only gonna spill the beans if people comment, they drop us a like, and they subscribe to the channel, because we're on our mission to get to 2,000 followers.
All right, how many followers do we have right now, Danny? Do you know offhand?
Checking in a minute. But yeah, it's amazing. 7 of our guys going to TNA, man. That's I don't know any other school.
Oh, if we get to 2,000, I'm gonna spill the beans, and the story's gonna be great, and it's gonna be even greater than.
Well, one
going
thing.
to
All right, so literally talking about a July recap. So people who are associated with Showcase Pro Wrestling Training Center, right, and Showcase Pro Wrestling, that in July we had people work for WWE. We had people work for TNA.
And pretty soon you might see some Showcase guys in AEW. That's kind of in the horizon.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
And I'm not sure if I said this last week, but I know I said it multiple times at practice. Right? We don't just run a pro wrestling school. It's a program. That means the program it evolves. The talent evolves. It's just not learning a hold. It's learning professionalism, respect, the business. It's a process that just doesn't end because you just get a headlock.
Yeah.
So if some people are offering you a 3-month program or a 6-month program, even a 12-month program, if you think you can learn pro wrestling, the holds, never mind the psychology, never mind everything behind it, in the business in 3, 6, or 12 months, you are sadly mistaken, because it does not happen.
Yeah, I mean.
Brian Starr, he's in the chat room. He wants to know where he can get some salad.
We might want to ask an individual that we're not going to mention. I think he's still picking up his mask somewhere, but if we get, how many followers we got right now?
1.49 thousand.
So we are almost at 1,500 followers. So if we get to 2,000, so share this episode, spread the word. You want the inside dirt on TNA wrestling and everything else. You're gonna be shocked. Get us to 2,000 followers
by next
week. Give us a like. Hopefully by next week. I mean, I know
how many followers do we need? Do we need 10 followers, or is it 100?
No. We need 500 followers. Right. I mean, people like gossip. I know there's a lot of people out there in the internet world. They love to hear drama, especially when it comes to national television product. So if you want to hear the story, and Brian Starr, you're in the chat, post it up, pull it up on there. It will be well worth it to hear this story.
Yep,
so get us to 2,000.
You better cash your checks quick before this episode comes out.
Get us to 2,000, and I'll spill the bean. And yes, I won't tell Jake Painter that you were in the chat room, Brian Starr. So, yep. Is Brian still there?
Yep. Respond. Takes like 30 seconds to go over.
Okay, all right.
All right, you want to go in some national news? So we'll go Happy Gilmore 2.
So there you go.
A lot of wrestlers in that one.
Yeah, I saw the MJF was a part of that.
I think he did pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was one of Happy Gilmore's sons in that movie, and we saw another individual that is very familiar to people in the wrestling world when it comes to fans or other wrestlers. Becky Lynch was a part of the movie as well, and another guy that I've heard through the grapevine he was going to be in a role there, but I was surprised that he was on a lot was Bad Bunny. He was his caddy.
He did a lot. He did a lot. He looked big there,
and he got a lot in the movie there. Did a great job, in my opinion. I thought it was a good movie. Thought it was funny. A lot of people complained that they used a lot of pieces from the
they did
number one.
Oh yeah, no, they did.
I mean, that's how you cut budget.
No, but you know, I thought first movie I think is definitely better than the second movie, but I thought the second movie it was good. It was good, but the first one is just a classic.
Yeah, the first one's a classic. I was happy that they tied whatever they tied into this. It was well done. Like you could tell, they're coming for you, Daddy. They shining the bright lights.
Yep. Watch out, Daddy.
I thought that every little piece that they tied in, like different characters, they had their relatives or their sons or whatever, tied it in pretty good into the movie.
Storytelling.
That was good. It tied in. What was Shooter McGavin? Yep, he was in the Nut House, and it tied in from the first movie really well.
Yep.
Overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, he played his role good too.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
Good story.
I think that was the number one movie launch. I think on Netflix they had.
Yeah.
So that was.
I mean, Adam's done like a few Netflix movies that have been great over the years.
Yeah.
So.
I think with him, he has to do funny. When he does the serious ones...
You're not a fan of serious...
No, like the basketball one he did wasn't bad.
Yeah.
When he's the jewelry guy...
Yeah.
It was good, but to me, he's the funny guy.
Yeah.
Right? But those two movies were good, but I like it when he's doing the funny stuff.
Yeah. You watched it, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a good movie, and speaking of movies and Netflix and shows...
The Early Golf League was pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
Each other's ass.
Right, yeah. That would be a good concept for somebody to borrow.
Oh, so you want to cut people's hamstring? What did they cut? Was it hamstring?
Well, he was double jointed, or he cut some ligament.
Yeah, they cut the ligament, and
so that he could turn even more to hit the ball. I mean, it's not cheating unless you get caught, Chris Blackheart.
No, what surgery is elective surgery. So
it is what it is. See, you just ruined the idea, Daniel. Moving on to headline news. Vincent Kennedy McMahon not only came back to social media to express his condolences and his grief over one of his former employees and friends, Hulk Hogan, he was active in Twitter after probably 2 years.
Been a while.
Hiatus of him going online, and you read it. It was a great tribute. If you wanna pull up the tweet before we get into the car issue with Vince. The tweet that he put out on Hulk's passing.
Yeah, man, I remember reading it. It was good.
Bear with us. We're live. Danny's over there typing away.
Vince's thing here. Yeah, there
So
is.
if you want to read through it.
Sure. The world lost a treasure today. Hulk Hogan was the greatest WWE superstar of all time, someone who was loved and admired around the world. He was a trailblazer, the first performer who transitioned from being a wrestling star to a global phenomenon. His grit and unbridled thirst for success was unparalleled. He made the consummate performance, and he gave everything he had to the audience, whom he appreciated, respected, and loved. He leaves us with one favorite expiration: train, take your vitamins, and say your prayers. And today we pray for him.
Yeah, Vince McMahon paying tribute to Hulk Hogan, and then news broke out that I guess before the passing of Hulk, a week before, Vince had got himself into a fender bender, a major fender bender.
Maybe.
If you want to go to those news now, seems like Vince crashed his Bentley and rear-ended a BMW somewhere in Connecticut. So, from the news that I heard, Vince is all right. The other person in the BMW is fine. I'm guessing they're fine, but not fine. Maybe they're back and they're next. And,
Vince, I guess, was charged with reckless driving, and they released him on a $500 bond.
Oh, Vince
$500 bond.
Which is like penny.
Yeah. Vince probably coughed and. I mean, maybe he was pushing the Bentley to see how fast he could go.
Well, and that's the problem. He figured out Twitter, and he heard it. It threw him off,
he was
and
probably texting and driving, or maybe he was getting some favors by.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Where
are you going with this?
I'm just, it's a lot of stuff could, keep you busy while you're driving. I don't know. What? I mean, it's ruin a Bentley. I mean, I feel sorry for the car. I mean, shit. But yeah, Vince was in that accident. He's fine. Who are you texting?
No, I got a stupid question of the week that somebody sent.
You really got a stupid question?
I do.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so this is not me.
Somebody's trying to get themselves over in their own.
This is a stupid question of the week, and so it says, and they literally said it to me. Stupid question of the week. What I've seen from Don's face seems very unnatural and how systematical and is just well put together. Is it naturally aging well? Is it genetics, or has he had work done? I mean,
that's not stupid.
But
I'm actually flattered. I mean, I've heard people say, "Oh, you haven't changed since like fucking 1999 or 2000 or whatever." I mean, no, man. It is what it is. I guess the Puerto Rican skin holds up.
No, this person said, I said, "Is this a question or a statement?"
Yeah.
And they put, I think it's actually.
I was getting geared up for a stupid question.
No, but
I haven't done any work whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, that's just my whole grill. It's my Halloween outfit year round. So, yep. Danny, you got some work done on recently, or some work? Danny's lost over there. He's thinking of his trip that's coming up.
Yeah.
When's that again? When's that happening?
I've seen advertised today, and that's coming.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Sparsy Con. I'm speaking there.
Oh, okay.
Cape City, Kentucky, August 22nd and 23rd.
Oh, is that far out?
Yeah.
You're taking a plane, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, flying. No more trains for me.
All right, no more trains for Big Daddy anymore. Cause
They'll call our friends at TSA and
we know the line. Don't get stranded now in Tennessee somewhere.
Yeah.
We won't want to send a bus out for you.
And Danny, can you please do not bring the same bag for a carry-on that you bring to the range, right? Because shells have a tendency.
Now that you brought that, I got a funny story.
I'm not being funny. I'm being truthful.
I got a funny story for. Okay, so I got a funny story on that regarding that. A few years back, we were at McCoy Stadium, good old McCoy Stadium, for Big Time Wrestling. And one of the main event matches feature Big Power Pump, Scott Steiner. For those that don't know, he used to own a restaurant. He was an franchise owner of Shoney's. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Shoney's. So he had a long day, and he carried a firearm, which he had in his bag, and he forgot he had it in his bag. And he brought it through the airport, and they locked him up on his way to the show. So we had to kind of stall out the show because, he was going through his process. Finally made it down. But, yeah, he got caught trying to pack some guns into the plane, Scotty.
Well, I want to say that about the shell, that there was a couple that went on vacation. I don't know if it's Bahamas or somewhere on the islands, and when they were coming back, they found the casing.
Yeah.
And based on the casing, they were getting like 5 or 10 years behind bars because you're not allowed to have like firearms, I guess, on that island.
Oh.
So, and I say that. So you got to tell me your adventure on that.
No, my checking bag. I'm bringing my pistol.
Right. So you're gonna lock it in the box.
Yeah, and you gotta declare it TSA and everything.
Yeah.
But what about you flying from here to there?
Yeah, you declare it.
Right, but the state that you're flying into, what's
it's open carry.
All right, so that's all right. All right.
Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana.
Well, if you want, there's a Utah class this weekend. If you want to go to it, it's $25. I think it's that cheap plug out there, Tiverton Rod and Reel Club. I think it's $25 for a Utah class. Is $50 for Mass.
$50 for Mass?
Yeah, $50. If you want the combo, I think it's $125.
And why get a Utah license? Because easily it's like when they pass reciprocity in the government. So basically, you have permit in one state, it's going to be good for the whole country. And also they're working on national carry too. So, so either way, hopefully one way or another, you'll be able to carry a gun without.
I might be interested in that Massachusetts one. You gotta remind me about that.
Yeah, look it up.
But with that being said, we're getting to the plugs here. August 9th, we're back at the Showcase Pro Wrestling Training Center and Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island for another edition of Showcase Saturday Night, featuring all the stars of Showcase Pro Wrestling. And, breaking news, we have an individual that was missing for quite some time. The consistent one, AZ, was kidnapped from the parking lot.
Yeah, we at the... I'm not happy with how that's been handled, to be honest with you.
Well,
as much as I don't agree, he's a very arrogant young gentleman. Do we have that footage? Do you want to put that link?
Yeah, Michelson posted a video earlier today.
I got
that video right now.
I did get a lot of cries at like 1 o'clock at night, and I didn't realize who it was, but it was Michelson. He didn't leave a message. You left stuff crying.
You know what?
I don't know who that is.
You know what the funny part is? That is not funny. I got an idea of who's behind this.
No, but the problem, all right, this is legitimate. I've always told people that I know, right, guys and gals who train at the training center and even on the roster.
Instagram page.
I always said, if you call me at 11 o'clock at night, I will pick up the phone and I will be there for you, but it better be a good reason.
Chris Blackheart, you didn't like the hair.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you were one of those guys that didn't like the hair. I'm just saying, everybody except me, Cena, Rambo, and Brian is a suspect.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
The hair? So
AC getting kidnapped?
Well, yeah. Well, you should be.
Yeah, I'm not a sus. Everybody sus.
No, but you should
Everybody
be.
but us.
You should be. D-Rex should be.
No, I don't care about D-Rex and you and everybody else in Showcase. I know even Danny. Even Danny's not a suspect.
Why not?
I mean, we all communicated with AZ, try to
but
comfort him.
Some days those are the closest.
I mean,
some of those that did the D&D more.
It's ridiculous, man. What I saw.
Nope. I think everybody's a suspect.
What I saw, they left him stranded. They took all his hair products.
What?
They left him in a barn, Chris Blackheart. Not funny.
Yeah, you can't play Instagram. Not logged on.
So if you haven't seen it, you want to go to the Showcase Pro Wrestling Instagram page at SP Wrestling and see the video with Michelson. And we're looking to see who's behind it. I don't know if somebody I don't want to point out to has something to do with it, but I'm not bringing up speculation.
All right, so do you know how I would speculate? Right, and I'm not saying due to legal reasons, but I will look at Spratt, the Damien.
I mean, those bums already are suspect.
17 and a half or 3/4 Jump Street. Anyone that they've tried to shave their head, have screwed over. I mean, last year it could be Sean Candido.
How about Danny Cabral?
Could be Danny. Absolutely.
He was really pissed off
Danny
at
Cabral?
him losing the title.
Did you see him?
Yes. Well, that's the night of the incident.
No, it's not playing. Yeah, it's on Instagram Showcase, so if you want to go there.
Yep. So all the social media at SP Wrestling, will repost that on Facebook at SP Wrestling and against on Instagram.
I've been on the phone with John.
Yeah.
And just to let you know,
which he should.
Just to let you know, on August 9th for that show, AZ will be on hand, and if anybody laughs about his new appearance, they're gonna be escorted out of the building.
Well, that's a little.
I'm just putting it out there.
I'm not saying anything.
It is not funny.
Let's put it this way.
So, there you have it. Saturday night. Showcase Saturday night, August 9th.
Well, that's not a week. That's in 9 days. I mean, the ears can maybe grow back in.
So now you're making fun
of it.
No,
I'm just saying, is all right. I don't like what happened, but the results.
The fact that they dragged the guy through the mud and left them with a bunch of cattle in a farm in the woods. It is not funny.
I'm not saying it is, and this is why when you talk to him,
you know how many showers he had to take after that?
Hopefully it was more than one. But this is why we have to have better lines of communication with each other. None of this stuff like happened on my watch. Since he's
now he's
I'm just saying it's not.
Now he's trying to make it look
bad.
I
know. I'm just saying
other people in charge.
I'm just saying when it was all me for all these years, no issue.
Yeah.
Seeing her steals a piece of the company and then a talent gets assaulted.
I mean, somebody could be trying to sabotage as well. So
I'm
not gonna get into it today. All I know is we're back at the training center and arena, August 9th, and fair warning, it is not a funny ha-ha moment. When you see AZ, you're welcome to say that you're sorry. You're welcome to send gift cards and cards.
But no, with that being said, if anybody wants to send any cards in the mail, Showcase Pro Wrestling, in hair care. No.
I believe there's a phone number in that video that Michelson posted up. And if anybody got a clue on who it could be. Right. I don't care if it's a horse stable going on. I don't care if anybody that deals with horses is a sus. So
no horsing around regarding this. Send a letter or concern.
Call the number.
Get
make
well
sure you
soon.
Dial the number.
126 Main Street, Woonsocket, Rhode Island 02895.
So going into our final plugs here. Where in the world is Joel Davis?
Oh, I got some new. I'll bring those up, and I have some hot off the press Joel Davis news.
Keeping it real comedy again with Real Deal Joel Davis. You want to read those down, Daniel?
Yeah, keeping it real. It's this is which is today, right? Yeah.
Oh, yep.
August 1st. You got these. August 1st and August 8th, and that's what the hell is it?
So tomorrow it will be at Seafood and Cones in Raham.
Yep.
All right. Can you read the other one, or I have to bring it up?
Yep, I got that one. It's July 31st, which is tonight right now.
Yeah.
She's at Morosco's in Cranston Bar and Grill, right here in Cranston. So,
I was today. If you miss it, you missed it tonight. Don't miss it tomorrow night. He'll be live in color again. What's the place, Chris Blackheart?
It's it's seafood and cones and Raham's. We know it as the old. We know it as the old Escapades.
So
in Raham.
The old Escapades Club, 77 Broadway in Raham, Massachusetts. 7 p.m. bell time for Keeping It Real Comedy with the real deal, Joe Davis. Go check that out. I think the flyer's up on the screen right now. It has a QR code you can scan with your phone and get your tickets ahead of time. I know if it's the old scenario with Escapades, it's a small spot, so it gets full quickly. So if you got a chance to get your tickets beforehand, go ahead and do so.
And breaking news: Joe Davis.
What?
He's going to be published.
He's publishing?
He signed a contract for the Real Deal book.
Well, great for Joe, man. Good to hear. Congratulations to the Real Deal, Joe Davis.
Joe Davis, when you put a story in there, please tell the truth.
Yeah, and nothing about
the AWA and Johnny Stewart. All right, tell about the shower scene with The Rock. Right, those nice little hooks.
Yeah, we're gonna make a book pretty soon too. Untold stories of suspects in Showcase Pro Wrestling. Leaving people in barns in the middle of the night in horse stables. But we're not gonna get into that. I believe that we've gone into a lot.
No horsing around today.
This episode of the pod here tonight has been interesting. We've had sad news. We had fun news. We've had car crashes. We've had a little bit of everything. But yeah, we will see you here again next week. Hopefully we're victorious once again. Don Vega with all the picks of SummerSlam. And right before we leave, last plug of the night, Powerhouse Wrestling returns to the Sturbridge Host Hotel on September the 20th. There you see the poster on the screen featuring Rich Swann, Enzo Amore, and WWF legend, the Vampire Warrior Gangrel. You see all that and more, along with the Powerhouse Wrestling stars. Click on that QR code right now to get your tickets. They're also available at eventbrite.com. That's for Powerhouse Wrestling 25th anniversary on September the 20th at the Sturbridge Host Hotel in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Powerhouse Wrestling NE on all social media for that event. And next week I'll have information because Powerhouse Wrestling is back on cable access television in Leominster and Worcester and all those areas. We have the show running again like good old days. So I'll have that information here next week for that.
But make a plug real quick.
Go ahead, Daniel.
So if anybody's interested in conspiracies and all that stuff, we have a convention. If you're in the area you want to attend, it's August 22nd, 23rd. Tickets are still on sale. I think it's $99, covers both days, but you got 20 speakers here. A bunch of these guys are good friends of mine, most of them, and myself, I'll be speaking as well, both days actually. And so yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. It's anything from werewolves to Bigfoot to aliens to fallen angels, all that stuff. And anything conspiracy you want to talk about, it's gonna be there. So it's conspiracycon.com. So
what's the location on that, Daniel?
Cave City, Kentucky, at the convention center. And it's August 22nd, 23rd in Kentucky.
So if you're in Kentucky area, make sure you go check out our very own Danny Badandi. Will be on hand, and he's taking a plane, so he's going to be there on time. You make sure you be there on time. Get your tickets right now, and it's going to be a blast. So go check that out. We'll be plugging that the next few weeks here on the pod before it goes down in Kentucky. So for that, that's all we have for tonight. You got anything else?
Nice and easy. Just wrap it up, baby.
All right. So, for Danny Badandi, for 30% owner here, Chris Blackheart.
What? 70%.
Pretty soon it'll be 30.
But Kathy, what'd you sign?
If you want to hear the TNA wrestling stories, get us that big 2,000. Next week's episode is the 100th episode. 100 episodes, Chris Blackheart. Big celebration. Balloons. maybe a cake. I mean, I heard you were buying pizza. I don't know. All that and more. Tune in next week here in the Showcase Pod for Don Vega. We'll see you next week.